Hi everyone, I hope everybody's okay. I know you've been spending lots of time at home, and I've been preparing some activities, some art and craft activities that you can do at home. Okay, so the first one, I'm sure you have many of these in your house. We're going to be using the inside of the toilet rolls. So we're going to be using these right here. Okay, and we need 2 or 3, and I'll show you what we're going to do with them. My little puppy doesn't let me use the toilet rolls. She wants to play as well, but we're going to have a problem. Haley, let go. Okay, you want to play with that one? Okay, we'll let you play with that one. Oh dear. So what we're going to be making today is we're going to be making designs with used toilet rolls. Okay, so you probably have many of these at home. If your parents have been buying lots of toilet rolls, you'll have plenty of these. So you need 3 or 4 or 5, depending on what you want to make. Then we need a pencil, we need a pair of scissors, we need some paper glue. Now I have this one, this is a special paper glue, but you can use a glue stick as well. Okay, you can use a glue stick as well. And to attach these together, you need some paper clips, okay? But if you don't have paper clips, you can use pegs. These are clothes pegs. You probably have something that looks more like this. Okay, so you can use a peg, and you need some string, okay? And if you don't have any string, you can use ribbon. All right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to squash the roll, okay? Squash it at both ends, just like this. All right, so it's nice and flat. And then we're going to take a ruler and we're going to line it up against the squashed roll like that. Okay, we take our pencil and we're going to mark every centimeter. So make sure you don't begin from the edge of the ruler, but from the first line. Okay, we're going to mark off every centimeter. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to turn it around and we're going to do the same on this side, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now your toilet roll might be a little bit bigger, that's okay, as long as you mark every centimeter, okay? Then what we're going to do, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can put the ruler between one line and the opposite line, and you can draw a straight line across there, okay? So you can do that, or you don't have to, you can just cut from one line to the next, okay? So then you take your scissors and you cut across that line. So we have strips that are 1 centimeter thick, okay? So that's what we're going to do to the whole roll. And that's what they look like, okay? So you should have a lot of these. Now you do the same with the other rolls, so you should end up with a lot of little rings like this, okay? So when you have plenty of these, you can begin the activity. So you're going to end up with all of these, okay? So you can use as many as you like depending on what you're going to build. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making my design. So I've decided I'm going to make a flower or a mandala, and I want mine to be symmetrical. So I'm going to start first with the basic design, which is this, okay? And then in order to make it symmetrical, everything that I put on this side, I'm going to also put on this side, okay? So we're going to do it in opposites. Now with your strips, you want to make them a bit wider, you just push them like that, okay? And I'm not going to glue anything yet, I just want to see what my design is going to look like. Okay. So again, whatever I put here, I put here, and whatever I put here, I put on the opposite side. And this is how you start building your mandala. You can make it as big or as small as you like. So now that you have the basic design that you like, we're going to start. Now we know what it looks like, so we're going to remember that, and we're going to start from the beginning, but we're going to glue them together, okay? So we start with the basic 4 here, and we're going to put a little bit of glue on each strip, just on here, and then we're going to stick them together, okay? So I take my first 2, okay? I take my first 2 strips. I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue just on there. Just need a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, just like this, okay? And I'm going to stick it on to the other strip, like that, okay? And so that you don't have to keep pressing, we're going to get a little paper clip. We're going to stick it right there, okay? So we stuck a paper clip right there, and that should keep it together for a little bit. Then we do the same thing here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there, just like that, tiny bit of glue. And I'm going to take the next strip and we're going to stick it on there, okay? And we're going to take another paper clip and put the paper clip there, okay? So you can see that we're sticking them on one by one. Then I go to the next one here, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue there. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of glue. I take another strip and I stick them together, okay? And then the last one, going to stick here, so another little bit of glue right there, and stick that together as well. So that's what it looks like, okay? We have our four basic strips, and we've just stuck them together. And now we can continue and start building them up slowly, okay? So it's the same process, put a little bit of glue here and here, and then stick it together and add the pin, okay? My flower or my mandala, I'm going to tie a little bit of string on here so that I can hang it up. Okay, our string right there. And now we're ready to hang this up. So we hang it up. Now we have our beautiful mandala.